Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Get everybody to take a seat. We'll go ahead and get started back. I want to welcome everyone to the Dawson County Board of Commissioners voting session. Today is Thursday, July the 17th, 2025. Appreciate everyone who's here in attendance as well as those that are with us online. We'll start out with a roll call. Let the record show that all 5 commissioners are present. Our opening presentation tonight is Georgia Chapter of the American Public Association's Quality of Life Project Award for the Etowah River Park Canoe Launch. Park and Recreation Director Matt Payne and Public Works Director Robert Drury. Gentlemen.
Good afternoon again, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I'm pleased to tell you that Dawson County has been the recipient of a statewide award, but a little bit of background and I'll turn over to Matt Payne. Georgia Chapter of American Public Works Association is, for the last 7 or 8 years, have had annual state awards. They issue them every year, and the canoe or boat put in, thank you, that's a mouthful, was submitted as an application, and pleased to advise you that we were recipient of the award. The award's sitting in front of me, and I'll let Matt turn it over. I do know this project was under construction when I first got here, so I can't tell you any background other than what I read. So maybe Matt can fill in some of that.
Yes, thank you, Robert. If you will remember, this was a project that previous Recreation Director, Mr. James Talbert, built several years ago and served the public wonderfully. With the floods in Etowah, it really showed its age, and it was really time for a project upgrade. We contracted with Triscapes, Triscapes Incorporated as the primary contractor on this project. They did a wonderful job. The foot traffic at this canoe put in is really just off the charts, and they did a wonderful job with this program, with this project. We were so excited to hear from Mr. Drury that we were nominated for this award, and we gladly accept this award. This was the Quality of Life Award for projects under $1 million, and we accept this award and would like to present it to you as the Board of Commissioners.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Y'all can fight over where it goes. You want to get a picture? All right, let's get a picture. You two gentlemen hold it. Next, I'll ask everyone to please stand for a brief invocation and pledge. Will you bow your heads, please? Our dear gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and for the many blessings of life. We ask for knowledge and wisdom to carry out the business of this county. Anything we accomplish will give you the honor and glory. In Christ's name we do ask and pray. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Are there any announcements? Any announcements from the board? We'll move on to the approval of minutes. First up, the minutes work session held on July 3rd, 2025. Any additions or deletions? Motions.
Motion to approve is presented.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers. Seconded by Commissioner Gaines. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And those are approved 3 with 1 abstention. Next up, we have the minutes of the voting session held on July 3rd, 2025. Any additions or deletions? Motions.
Motion to approve is presented.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Gaines. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And those are approved 3 with the 1 abstention. Next up, we have the approval of the agenda. I do have some changes to the agenda that'll be under the new business. Number 8, request for funding for new fire hydrants. Number 9, keep Dawson County beautiful relief grant application. And then library board appointment, Donna Barker replacing Peter Thomas. I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda with those 3 changes.
Make a motion to approve the agenda with the 3 changes.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is, the agenda is approved 4-0 with the 3 changes. All right. No one signed up for public comment in this section. Okay, we'll move on to the consent agenda. FY 2025 Legacy Link Contract Addendum Number 3, and that's an additional $4,724 of state funds coming to us. Board appointment, Long Range Planning Committee, Shannon Stanford replacing Jim Brayley. Ratification of emergency purchase for a replacement ambulance, and ratification of an emergency purchase for service to mediate storm damage at War Hill Park. I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And the consent agenda is approved 4-0. We'll move on to zonings. First, I'll go over the rules that we will follow in these zoning applications. The planning director will present the application and recommendation of the planning commission. We'll hear from the applicant, then I'll open the hearing. Hear from those who are in favor of the application. We'll hear from those who are opposed to the application. Each person wishing to speak will be allotted 3 minutes per zoning guidelines. Anyone who speaks will need to sign in and give us your name and address. Also, if anyone has donated $250 or more to any candidate, you will need to fill out a form stating so. Our first zoning is SU 2501. Angela Voyles has filed an application with the appropriate authorities seeking relief from the requirements of the Dawson County Land Development Code, Article 3, Chapter 121-75C2. The applicant requests a special use approval to reduce the minimum lot size required for a manufactured home from 3 acres to 2. The subject property is zoned RA Residential Agriculture and located at parcel 056-043-001. Richard.
Thank you, Commissioners. So Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval of keeping property zoned the way it is, RA agriculture, but being a small lot, less than the standard size, 5 acres. When property is less than 3 acres zoned agriculture, the commissioners about once a year get this type of request. Special use, property stays the same, agriculture zoning. It's just because it's less than 3 acres to have a proposed, and in this case, a proposed new manufactured home. This is just about the acreage. So again, unanimous recommendation of approval.
Questions for Richard? Thank you, sir. We may have some more. Is the applicant present? Come on up and tell us what you'd like to do.
Hi, my name's Angela Voyles. This is my husband, Michael. We were gifted the land by my husband's cousin, and this is a family land, and it's actually named after my husband's family. And we would like to put a new mobile home on it, and it will be sitting on a permanent foundation. And we've already got a well in place. We've already had a septic tank ready to go. We will be living near all of our family, we have 3 of our children that are in walking distance of us. We also have my husband's family who we can walk and be close to. We would just like to put our home on our land and enjoy the rest of our life there.
Questions of the applicant?
Is there an existing unit that's sitting on there now that you're replacing, or is this?
No, sir, it's brand new.
Other questions? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so at this time, I'll open the hearing. Is anyone here to speak in favor of the application? Anyone here to speak in favor of the application? Anyone here to speak in opposition to the application? Anyone here to speak in opposition to the application? Seeing none, I'll close the hearing. What's the pleasure of the board?
I make a motion that we approve zoning SU 25-01.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Gaines, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And SU 25-01 is approved 4-0.
I do say, just commend y'all for keeping family together. It's kind of a lost art, a lost tradition in the country we live in today. So I commend y'all for doing that.
Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate that. All right, so we'll move on to ZA 2505. Lindsay Benson has submitted an application to the proper authorities requesting a land use amendment to zone 1.5 acres of property currently zoned RA residential agriculture to RS residential suburban to construct a new single-family residence. The property is located 891 Goodson Road, Dawsonville, parcel 098-065. Richard.
Thank you, Commissioners. Just a clarification, typo on the agenda. The entire property, the area that was recently parceled out, what we're looking at is not 1.5 acres, it is 4 acres. And the reason for that is to be code compliant. So even though this property was parceled out, we want it to be 100% code compliant, eligible for a good positive project for a new house to be built on the 1.5 acre new vacant lot to be cut out. And so in this case, it's zoned RA agriculture and it's 4 acres. It's eligible based on the future land use character area as suburban residential. It's eligible to be rezoned from RA to RS being residential suburban. Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval, and at Planning Commission meeting, it was fully discussed in the public meeting that we were talking about the whole area, the 4 acres, to rezone from RA to RS. So this was a unanimous recommendation of approval to RS, and the applicant is here. Again, it's just a good application for a proposed new house.
Questions from Richard? Thank you, sir. Is the applicant present? Come on up, tell us what you'd like to do.
Hello, my name's Lindsay Benson. So my parents live on 891 right now. My husband's in the military, so we would like to cut up the parcel so that we can live there with our family, close to them for when they get older. Also helpful when my husband's gone. He's in Japan right now. So we're just trying to build our primary home right next to my parents.
Question of the applicant.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, this time I'll open the hearing. Is there anyone here to speak in favor of the application? Anyone here to speak in favor of the application? Anyone here to speak in opposition to the application? Seeing none, I'll close the hearing. What's the pleasure of the board?
I make a motion to approve ZA 25-05.
Motion by Commissioner Bruce, second by Commissioner Stowers. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And ZA 25-05 is approved 4-0. All right, we'll move on to New business. First up, we have consideration of request to reclassify an existing district attorney office administrative clerk position. That will be at no current cost in the 2025 budget, but there would be a $2,000 increase to the 26 budget. Any other information needed? Motions.
I make a motion that we approve the request to reclassify the clerk position from a legal administrative position in the district attorney's office.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that reclassification of that position is approved 4-0. Next up, we have consideration of right-of-way maintenance agreement between Georgia Department of Transportation and Dawson County. Any other information needed? Robert brought this to us. Motions. You have the agreement. You've seen the agreement in your packet.
Make a motion that we approve the right-of-way maintenance agreement between Georgia Department of Transportation and Dawson County as presented.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Gaines, seconded by Commissioner Stowers. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that agreement, maintenance agreement is approved 4-0. Next up, we have consideration of request to add intersection improvements at Jewel Slayton Road and A.T. Moore Road on State 9 South to Transportation Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax Program. And we have the money in there to be able to do that. So that request was made to add those two.
Okay, so just to make sure, that won't take away from anything that was already voted upon on that list, correct?
It'll be through the
Just
safety
additional-
portion, correct?
Okay. Hold on, I just lost where we were on our list. Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Make a motion to approve, to add intersection improvements at Jewel Slayton Road and A.T. Moore Road on State Route 9 South, to T-Splost.
Motion by Commissioner Bruce, seconded by Commissioner Turkett. Discussion. Hear none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. Next up, we have consideration of RFP 478-25, Program Management Services for Public Health Facility. This was $51,400. Ascension Program Management was the company. That's out of Splosh 7. Any other information needed? Motions.
I make a motion that we accept the proposals received and award a contract to Ascension Program Management in the amount of $51,400 to come from SPLOST 7 funds.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Turkett. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. Next up, we have consideration of RFP 479-25, repurpose renovation public health facility. And it also has a community development block grant aspect with that. That was $1,787,353 with a 10% county-controlled contingency, and that was with PennCore. I know we had some discussion about that last week or 2 weeks ago in reference to some of the unknowns. So what's the pleasure of the board?
I'll make a motion that we accept the proposals received and award the contract to Pincor in amount not to exceed 1.787353 with a 10% county controlled contingency utilizing SPLOST 7 funds. And I will add to that, empowering and assuming that staff will do all we can in our due diligence to keep the additional costs under control.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Gaines, seconded by Commissioner Turkett. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. So, next up, we have consideration of request for project management service contract approval for Fire Station 3 and Fueling Center project. That's not to exceed $75,000. Gerard Development, and they're asking for a professional exemption. Any other information needed? Motions.
Make a motion that we approve the project management service contract for Fire Station 3 and the fueling station not to exceed $75,000 for Gerard Development with a professional exemption.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. Next up, we have consideration of FY 2026 intergovernmental agreement between the Board of Education and Dawson County concerning school resource officers. This is something we do annually, and this is a 50-50 thing we do with the school resource officers with the school. Any other information needed? Motions.
Make a motion to approve the 2026 IGA between the Board of Education and Dawson County concerning school resources officers 50-50 split.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Bruce, seconded by Commissioner Stowers. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that IGA is approved 4-0. No one signed up for public comment in this section? Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I've got 3 more. Never mind. Almost forgot. Rewind, yeah. Now, we do have on number 8 is request for funding for the new fire hydrants. You heard that earlier today. That was $54,500, and that was impact fees. Motions.
Make a
Make a
motion.
Go ahead. All you.
Make a motion that we approve funding for new fire hydrants on Elliott Road, Sunset Road, and Ruby Lane in the amount of $54,200 to come from impact fees.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. Next up, we have the Keep Dawson County Beautiful Red Leaf Grant application, and that was a 50-50 grant. They would be asking for $5,000 and then use $5,000 out of their budget, and that was for the purchase of trees, and the grant has to be in by the 31st of this month. Motions.
Make a motion to approve the Keep Dawson County Beautiful Relief Grant application in the amount of, well, it's a 50-50 split. Are they asking for 10 or asking for 5?
Well, you asked,
They're not asking anything from us. They're asking to spend that.
Well, to spend, but are they asking to spend 5 total? Okay, so it's to spend 5,000.
well, it's a $10,000 grant, right? You get 5 from them and you spend 5 of your own?
I think it's 5,000 total.
That's what I'm asking. Oh, you
I
mean
think it-
2,500 and 2,500?
No, I think it's 10.
10,000.
Written as a 10.
Okay, I don't have that information.
I believe it's a $10,000 grant.
It is. Yeah, that's what they had
Okay.
on the thing.
Well, we can approve it anyway. Worst case, we give less money or they spend less money.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reword it from the beginning?
Start over.
Let me start over. Okay. Make a motion to approve the Dawson County Beautiful Relief Grant application to use $5,000 in a 50/50 grant.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Bruce, seconded by Commissioner Stowers. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. All right. Last but not least, board appointment, Library Board, Donna Barker replacing Peter Thomas, term July 2025 through June 2029. Motions.
Make a motion that we approve Donna Barker for the library board term July 25 through June 29.
Motion by Commissioner Stowers, seconded by Commissioner Bruce. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. And that is approved 4-0. We do have a need for executive session to discuss personnel, so I'll entertain a motion to go in executive session. Motion by Commissioner Gaines, seconded by Commissioner Stowers. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote.
By show of hands. Also, Natalie did confirm it's 5,000. No, but.
From us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 10,000 total. Not working? Show of hands. Approved 4-0. I'll take about a 5-minute break and then we will meet in executive session. No vote coming out of there. Thank you for your attendance.